And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear and state my case, which I'm certain. I lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few. Then again, too few to mention. And I did what I had to do, and I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it more.
Welcome everyone who's come to Canada. Welcome to our Canadian family. Thanks a lot. See my eyes. It means me a lot. Every year I would just highlight doing Canada Day. Okay, thank you.
Everybody can please take their seats. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the administration of the oath of citizenship and the presentation of certificates. Just before I invite Judge Watt to make his final remarks, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of you on this very special day. I wish you all health, happiness, and success as new Canadians. Félicitations à tous. Judge Watt.
Well, congratulations again. Now, this isn't a test either, but I want you to take the flag, hold it up high. Very historic moment. It's the first time we've been able to wave the national flag as citizens. Way to go. Now, set the flag to one side, please. And what I'd like you to do now is turn to the new citizen next to you, on one side or the other, or front, behind. Offer them your hand and wish them the best of luck and congratulations. Way to go. Thank you. It's very very important to do that on such a happy occasion. You did it well. What I'd like you to keep in mind, though, as your life as a citizen is unfolding in this moment on, you know that you have many opportunities to meet new people, and you never know who it's going to be. It could be, for example, a member of the Coast Salish First Peoples. They have been here for over 10,000 years, and this ceremony has just taken place on lands that are part of the traditional territories of the Musqueam, and the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh. But whether it's one of them or someone else, doesn't matter. What I want you to make a habit of, think of it as the Canadian way. When you have a chance to meet somebody new, reach out your hand, introduce yourself, tell them a bit of your story, and in return, of course, you will hear their name and a bit of their story. And I guarantee that if you make that a good habit, as the years unfold, you will learn more and more about Canada and about Canadians, and therefore your citizenship will be strengthened. Congratulations again. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much. Okay, you can relax now. Congratulations from Steve and myself as well. That's the first time for both of us, since we were both born in Canada, that's the first time for both of us that we have taken the oath of citizenship as well. And wow, what a privilege it was. And it was, yeah, just a privilege. And again, the chills down my spine that we were able to do that. I think it's, for those Canadians who were born in Canada and haven't had a chance to do that, they should come out to a citizenship ceremony and try it out, because it just sort of reaffirms our love for our country. Well, ladies and gentlemen, each member of our platform party would also like to bring greetings and congratulations to you on behalf of their respective groups. So to begin that, I'd like to welcome up to the podium Senator Yana Martin to speak on behalf of the Government of Canada. Senator.
Thank you, and good morning, Judge Robert Watt, distinguished members of the Platform Party, and friends, and to my fellow new Canadians. What an honor it has been for me to be a part of today. I bring sincere greetings on behalf of our Prime Minister and the Government of Canada on this very special day. Happy Canada Day, Bonne Fête du Canada. Today is a day that Canadians coast to coast to coast are celebrating Canada, our wonderful country we are fortunate to call home. Aujourd'hui est une journée que les Canadiens d'un océan à l'autre célèbrent notre merveilleux pays que nous avons la chance à appeler notre maison. I'm honored to be attending this ceremony, which marks a very special day for each of you who have become Canadian citizens. How perfectly fitting to receive your Canadian citizenship on Canada Day. Since Confederation 147 years ago, Canada has been built on the dedication of immigrants who have made significant contributions to our society. Canada is one of the most diverse countries in the world, a true model of multiculturalism. And as an immigrant myself, I came to Canada when I was 7, born in Korea. I feel blessed and honored to be a proud Canadian of Korean descent. Le Canada est l'un des pays les plus diversifiés au monde, un véritable modèle de multiculturalisme. Comme immigrant, je suis heureuse et honorée d'être une Canadienne d'origine coréenne. I wear a pin today which has a mix of the Korean flag and the Canadian maple leaf to symbolize the history of Canada in Korea through the Korean War. And I take this moment to recognize the men and women in uniform who are serving for Canada today. If Canadians had not gone to Korea, my parents would surely not have survived, and I would not be standing here today. So to the children that I have met, Canada is a place of opportunity. Your parents have come to Canada to create those opportunities for you, and I wish you all the best. And in becoming a Canadian citizen, you have inherited this instant heritage and proud history and the benefits, as well as Judge Watt explained, the responsibilities that we have as citizens for civic duty and to really share our vision for a strong and united Canada and to better our world. On Canada's 147th anniversary, I congratulate each of you on becoming Canadian citizens. It is a significant moment in your life, and I wish you the very best for your future. God bless you, and God bless Canada. Que Dieu vous bénisse et bénisse le Canada. Félicitations. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Senator Martin. I'll invite Minister Andrew Wilkinson to speak on behalf of the province of British Columbia.
Hello, our new Canadians, and to Judge Watt and Senator Martin and Councillor Daniel, the rest of the platform party. Please accept my greetings on behalf of Premier Clark and the government of British Columbia. This is a big day for so many of you. I came to this country at an early age of 4. Our family arrived in 1962, and we were fortunate enough to become citizens in 1973. And since then, it's taken me years to realize the extremely great value of being a Canadian citizen. It is a wonderful thing to travel the world, knowing that you have the integrity of the Canadian society behind you, and knowing that you have all of the opportunities available to Canadians right in front of you. There are two things I'd like to talk to you about very quickly. The first is opportunity. This is a huge country full of opportunity for growth, both personal, economic, and intellectual. Take advantage of it. We have a hugely subsidized post-secondary education system in this country, available to all of you at much reduced cost at the college and university level. My family arrived with very little, and 25 years later we've collected 11 university degrees and prospered in this country. And that is because of the opportunities available here. The second thing is voting. Votes are the subject of a lot of controversy in the world these days in countries which try to suppress voting. We do not do that. Voting and elections here are fair and open, and they are critically important. Please exercise your right to vote. Please become involved politically in the party of your choice, and make sure that we defend these freedoms in the future. Thank you. All the very best, and congratulations.
Thank you, Minister. I'd now like to call on Councillor Carrie Jang from the City of Vancouver to welcome the newest Vancouverians.
I've never seen a happier bunch of people in my life. Let's give them a big hand, everyone. Welcome! On behalf of Mayor Jerry Robertson and the City of Vancouver, welcome to Canada and congratulations. This is an exciting time for all of you. You know, my family came to Canada during the Qing dynasty. There was still an emperor in China. My grandmother came with bound feet, and she made her family here, and she gave birth. And I asked her, you know, one day, why did you come to Canada? What's so great about Canada? Not knowing, you know, I was born and raised here, my parents were born and raised here. And my grandmother said, if it wasn't for Canada, none of you would be alive today. We love it here. I said, do you ever want to go back? She says, never. Never want to go back to China. I'm a Canadian, I'm staying here. Now, that's from somebody who was back in, you know, born in 1890. So, you know, that's how important Canada has been to our family. And for all of you, it's going to be exactly the same. You know, in the City of Vancouver, our country, our province has been rated over and over again as one of the most livable and best places to live. And that's because of the immigrant spirit that's come from the very first settlers to all of you. And I just know all of you will contribute to our society to make Vancouver, our province, and our country a better place year over year over year. I can't wait to see what we're going to be like in a couple generations from now. So thank you for choosing Canada and bringing your skills, expertise, and your love to our country and our city. Congratulations. Kitty and her family's here. There she is right there. I didn't know you weren't a citizen. Welcome.
All right, thank you very much for that, Councillor Jang. And next year he's going to be cheerleading. It's going to be great. It's a great job. Right now I welcome Commodore Bob Acrimoni, Commander of the Canadian Fleet Pacific, to come forward.
And my family as well. I'm a third-generation immigrant. Our family's with Councillor Jang. We arrived about the same time in Canada, and we've enjoyed it since we have here. Fellow guests, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, To address a group of Canadians, new Canadians, any day is an honor, and today, specifically on Canada Day, is an exceptional honor. And I wanted to thank you for being here and thank you for pledging your allegiance to Canada today. As you've heard, I'm the Commander of the Pacific Fleet, Canada's naval force on the Pacific Coast, and I'm proud to bring you greetings and congratulations on behalf of our Chief of Defence Staff and the brave men and women of the Canadian Armed Forces who serve you. A few moments ago, we professed our loyalty. Thank you. A few moments ago, we professed our loyalty to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It's a remarkably simple yet powerful principle. Canada is personified by the sovereign. Queen Elizabeth has exemplified the true meaning of service through her steadfast purpose and dedication for over 60 years. As an officer in the Canadian Armed Forces, I am mindful of that sense of duty. The document that appoints all officers espouses trust and confidence in the loyalty, courage, and integrity of our military leaders and directs them to carefully and diligently discharge their duty with pride and honor. There is no compulsory service in Canada. There's no compulsory military service in Canada. However, serving within the Canadian Navy, the Army, the Air Force, either regular or reserve, is a rewarding career choice and a noble way to serve your new country. We're also fond of our youth program, the cadet program, which you see behind us here, made up of the youth between the ages of 12 and 18. The aim of the cadet program is to develop in youth the attributes of good citizenship and leadership, to promote physical fitness and stimulate in the youth interest in the sea, land, and air activities of Canadian Armed Forces. Today, in this audience here, I offer that every Canadian should strive for those goals, to be a good citizen, to take a leadership role within your community, to be fit, and take an interest in the activities of Canadian men and women around the world. As already noted today, the early settlers who came to these Pacific shores a little more than 150 years ago discovered they needed one another. They had to learn what the Aboriginal peoples of these lands already knew. Alone, no one can survive in this country. Conquerors didn't build Canada. Neighbors, friends, and allies did, and I welcome you to that. And what an incredible country they have built. I've been fortunate that I've deployed several times around the world, and I've come to learn that only after you've traveled away from Canada and returned that you fully appreciate just how lucky you are to be Canadian. We should all celebrate our good fortunes and be proud of who we are, and celebrate what we stand for, and I want to welcome you to that today. Canada would not be a great and prosperous country it is today without the immigrants who made that bold decision to travel from around the world in order to begin a new life far from home. All of us in the platform and families have done the same. As new Canadian citizens, we do not ask you to give up your culture, your religion, or your language. We encourage you to remain proud of your roots and bring all that is positive with you to work together with us to continue to grow and build this great nation. I congratulate you on making such an important lifetime decision and commitment to Canada. I wish you all the success as new Canadians, regardless of where your journey takes you. Each and every one of you has the ability and capacity to make a valuable contribution to Canada's continued growth and diversity. It is indeed a proud moment for all of you, and I'm equally proud to be here with you today. Congratulations once again, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you again, Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Commodore. And now for a few words from our guest speaker today. Shanaz Kayumi has taught extensively at universities and colleges in Kabul, Afghanistan, and throughout BC. A mentor to the National Organization of Immigrant and Visible Minority Women of Canada, and the producer of Caravan TV, a local Afghan language channel on Omni Television, on Omni Television. She's also a board member of Partnership Afghanistan Canada. In addition to developing an ECE program for family empowerment of low-income families in North Delta, Shanaz also initiated a project in partnership with Kabul University to develop and deliver early childhood education curriculum. The project aims to train more than 100,000 teachers and assistants in Afghanistan. Please welcome Shanaz Kayumi.
And welcome to our home. I feel very blessed to have you here, a place where humanity is respected across languages, cultures, religions, and especially for the values in individual holds and shares. Canada is a country where diversity is cherished, nourished, and celebrated. I'm extremely honored for the opportunity to participate in this amazing day for all of you. The experience of today cannot help but transport me back 31 years to June 1983, when I too immigrated to Canada. Like all newcomers, I struggled to adapt to my new society. In the same way, a young child begins to understand herself, asking, "Who am I?" I was full of doubt, asking myself, am I capable enough, worthy enough to survive in this new world? My self-esteem was low, not knowing the language and not feeling confident in my abilities to thrive in this strange new world which I chose for my home. In the face of this identity crisis, Canada opened her arms and nourished me like a mother to her child. Through this warmth and openness, I began to truly feel that I belonged here. Like the wise mother, Canada will love you unconditionally and offer you a universe of choices and freedoms. But in the end, it is the responsibility of each of us to create our destinies in this new world. In such an exciting place, with so many vibrant opportunities, a heart so big and so open, I knew I could not let my new country down. And for all of you too, I say that it is never too late to begin anew, to educate, to learn, to explore, and ultimately to leave your own legacy. Canada is a truly your home now too. And together, we all can strive to make this country even a better place. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much for that. And now a few words from Anne Bancroft-Jones, Chair of the Board of Directors of Canada Place Corporations, our host for today. Anne?
Thanks a lot, Steve. I would like to say that today we're all together. I'd like to acknowledge that we're on the territory of the Coast Salish people. This is my second Canada Day as Chair of Canada Place Corporation, and I'm very honored, as is the rest of our team, to be part of this, to encourage our citizens to get out and celebrate what makes our nation truly great. I'd like to formally welcome all of you new citizens to our Canadian family. Congratulations. And I must say, like Sophie and Steve, my parents came here over 55 years ago, and I must say this is the first time I've actually affirmed the oath, and I must say it was very moving. It was a very lovely ceremony. On behalf of Canada Place Corporation, I would like to say how pleased we are to partner again with the Department of Citizenship and Immigration, and to give special thanks to our members of the Distinguished Platform Party. Thanks to Judge Robert Watt, to Charlotta Strange of the Citizenship and Immigration Canada for conducting such a lovely ceremony, to the Naden Band, to the VOC Suite Gospel Singers that we're about to hear, to the RCMP and the Vancouver Police Department, and to both Steve Darling and Sophie Louie from Global BC, who have done a big part of our ceremony again this year. At Canada Place, we're very proud to inspire national pride and to celebrate Canada 365 days a year. We host many Canadian events to celebrate the diverse cultures, people, art, entertainment that make up this great nation. And I think today was just an illustration when we had 36 different 36 different nations being represented, wanting to join Canada from very young to older. One of the things you may not realize is that this celebration, Canada Day at Canada Place, is the largest Canada Day celebration, celebrating our nation's birthday outside of Ottawa. We have a full day of activities planned for you, so I hope you'll get outside and enjoy some of them. I've even seen little children out playing hockey already, so some of you new little Canadians, get out there and join our national sport. To cap it off, we've got the Canada Day Parade starting at 7 o'clock up at Georgian and Broughton Streets, and later on at 10:30 will be the Coast Capital Saving Fireworks Show at Canada Place. New for this year, 2014, we also are bringing you a first annual commemorative Canada Day pin. I haven't yet got one. I'm not sure where to get one, but I will be out there in the hallway looking. Canada Place is very appreciative of our tremendous support from our Canada Day partners and sponsors. And as a host, it is really important for me to thank everybody. This event would not happen without the following: the Government of Canada, especially the Department of Canadian Heritage, the Department of Citizenship and Immigration, and the Department of National Defence. Also, the Vancouver Convention Centre, where we're having this wonderful event, Global BC, Coast Capital Savings, Hudson's Bay, and lastly, our presenting sponsor, who is Port Metro Vancouver. The really good news, this is now almost over. You'll be very pleased to know that there is a very large cake outside, so I encourage all of you to go out and get a piece. It was generously donated by Loblaws, an independent grocer. So again, a very warm welcome to our newest Canadian family members. Canada is 147 years old and I think looking great, so get out there and celebrate. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Anne. Don't worry, we'll find you a pin. Somewhere out there. All right, well, we had you speak French earlier, so now we're going to have you sing in English and French. I'd like to now invite the Sweet Soul Gospel Choir on stage to lead us in the singing of our national anthem. So if everyone could please stand and join us in the singing of the bilingual version of O Canada, Don't.
All right. We were hiding behind there. Who knew that when you became a Canadian citizen, you have to sing like that every single time? Just so you know, no matter what. I want to thank you very much for the Sweet Soul Choir, and thanks very much. You can all be seated now. Thank you. Great choir, that's incredible. Now the good news is our platform party will do their version led by the judge. It's going to be great. Or not. Andrew Martin, Constable Gord Condy, and two very special guests. Caleb and Arel to take the stage for the traditional cutting of the Canada Day birthday cake. So get your cameras ready. We're just going to grab a knife coming. So cut the cake. Oh, you have a big sword. Oh, there we go. Don't worry about it.
That's probably a first for you, right? Whatever happens, we figured out a name for us.
That's what's great about our RCMP. They just come up with solutions.
All right, we will be serving the cake shortly. Just sit tight, just a couple more minutes. I would now like to extend a warm thank you to the members of our platform party. We're so lucky and honored to have you here today and to celebrate Canada Day with us and welcome these new Canadians to our country. So I would now like to invite Constable Gord Condi to lead the conclusion of the ceremony.
This concludes the citizenship ceremony. Please rise for the departure of the platform party.
So let's everyone get ready to celebrate Canada's birthday with the 27th annual Canada Day at Canada Place presented by Port Metro Vancouver. The day's only just begun. There's lots more stuff. We have Salty's Market down the road, the Go Canada Sports Zone, and a grand display by our Army, Navy, and Air Forces where you can actually sit inside of a plane.
I did that this morning, in fact. Yeah, lots of fun to be had here. Seth the Whale and the Paper Boys will be hitting the stage. And you can see, we just had it up on the screens, the agenda for the celebration stage. So many great tents around here, and of course you can come and visit us at Global as well. And don't forget, there is the parade happening at 7 this evening on Georgia and Brown Streets, and at 10:30 tonight, the Coast Capital Savings Fireworks Show. Fantastic viewing areas for you along the seawall, but you can also get front row seats to the fireworks with live entertainment and access to washrooms. You can just purchase tickets for front row seats to the outdoor Hudson's Bay Fireworks viewing zone. It's just outside the long hallway along the Canada Place West Promenade. The tickets will be on sale until 9 tonight at the Welcome Centre in the Front Plaza.
So on behalf of Canada Place, I'd also like to thank today's presenting sponsor, Port Metro Vancouver, and a special thank you to the Citizens and Immigration Canada, the Department of Canadian Heritage, and Coast Capital Savings. And of course, we have the most important information you'll need to know today, and that is how to get your birthday cake.
And the birthday cake is provided to us by your independent grocer and Loblaws. It will be served by our Canada Place volunteers. So what we ask that you do, I'm not sure where the cake went. Where is it? Oh. Yeah, it's that way. I can't really see. So we need you to line up from the back doors, and perhaps even through the back doors, and we'll snake you out from the front to the cake there. So just if we can keep it all orderly. It's a big cake, you'll get a piece, and just line it from the back to the front there. Also great photo taking opportunities over there as well.
So thanks again, welcome to Canada everyone, and hope you have a great day. And we're very happy to have you as part of our country, of course. So please allow the new Canadians, folks, the new Canadians to line up first for the birthday cake. Yeah. So you guys get over right over there right now, you line up for cake. And again, welcome to Canada. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy, don't take my cake, man. Don't take my cake. You just come in the country, get the cake, man.
We had a photographer that took a picture of you up there. No, where are you from?
I'm originally from Chile.
From Chile?
We're in Santiago, but live mostly in Vancouver, which is like resemblance of Vancouver.
And how long have you been in Canada?
Believe it or not, since 1979. Well, with my 5 years? Yeah.
Wow. And are you married?
I have 2 children, yeah. But I was here since I was 11, so.
Oh, I see. So it's nice to get to be officially Canadian.
Yes, it's a good opportunity to actually explore the different provinces of Canada, to get to know different living, different laws of Canadian provinces. And then you can say you can truly become a Canadian citizen because you actually know and observe the people in different aspects, either socially, political, family values, and all the standards. Oh, thank you. That's my daughter.
Oh, hi, John.
Thank you. I'm Kat.
Yeah. Okay, now, and your name is?
Christina.
C-H-R-I.
No H. C-R-I. No H. C-R-I. You got married. T-I-N-A.
Dinamarca is my last name, but
And okay, so D. What is that? D.
Dinamarca.
D-I-N-M-A-R-C-A.
Dinamarca.
D-I-N-A-M-A-R-C-A?
D-I-N-A-M-A-R-C-A.
Yep.
That's right?
Dinamarca, yes.
Okay. Christine, how old are you?
46.
46. And, you're a Canadian citizen?
Thank you.
I was born here. Just to Canada.
Well, perfect. I mean, this is an exciting day.
Yes, I'm enjoying the soccer events too, so just want to thank you. Go Canada Day. Yes.
And you can go outside and enjoy all the festivities?
Yes.
Great. Okay, well,
and really proud to be Canadian and defending all the values, the good values that Canadian has to offer to any immigrant coming to this country. I tell my kids, I'm a Chilean born, but I take the good of Chile and I take the good of Canada. Everything has, like they say, the yin and the yang. So you have to take the best. Mediocrity is everywhere, but excellent, it takes hard work.
What do you do for work?
Right now I'm doing events with people, like Latin events and things like that.
Is that right, Aaron?
Yeah. But yeah, I've done a little of everything. From bakery, car wash, sales, made to measure, a lot of everything. I did a lot of work volunteer.
Is there a fairly strong Chile?
I think a lot of the Chileans, they're divided because some of them are keen because they're political things. But because I came so young, I was able to move among all the different levels of non and political. Because in our family we're like meant to raise as a child with innocence and protection. So you don't go into politics, you just kind of think, you know there's right and wrong. So with guidance. So I just basically try to keep with whatever nationality you're from. It could be European, Asian, or Latino, or whatever it is. Always with a great kind of part of their excellent background. And I happen to have even my kids being guided with what the same school curriculums they do. You know how the respect for others. Schools used to take now for field trips different religion, different cultural values. But for me, I raise them that way in order to be Canadian, because I tell people Canadian is to be a Canadian is the hardest thing to be. You have to basically be able to know that there's the basic English and French, and then other Italian and Spanish communities. And Chinese, that's a big part of the Canadian heritage. But then you can take the fun and the good and the cultural and something that you can build on. Like in Europe and South America, there's a lot of engineering, a lot of musical and poetry lovers. So you have to take that kind of stuff, because you build a backbone, you know, you build the skin, the skeleton, and everything. Whole foundation.
Where are you from?
From Chile originally.
So, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy. And to all the soccer fans, football, may the best team win. And happy Canada Day.
Okay. Is Chile still in it?
Chile lost 3 days ago by a miracle, by a ball, like the ball hit the ball. So we lost towards that.
Oh, wow.
Because of that. But we were giving a really hard battle to the Brazilian 3 days ago.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, hey,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Christy. Okay.
And I always like to support all the new people coming. I know that they're all part of a big family, 35 million strong, and I know many of the Canadians have sometimes had to go through financial hardship and even sometimes risking their lives, giving up everything they've owned until they move out here. So it's really great that I can help welcome them. I think this is part of our big Canadian family.
And state my case, which I'm certain I lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few. Then again, too few to mention. And I did what I had to do, and I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it more.